Hi everybody, it's Yen here, and today I decided to talk about self-care. I know it's one of our assignments to discuss and share tips on our self-care, what we've done, but I think it's just very important, especially being in this field, just working with people in different kind of situations, especially when crisis arises. We hear about it all the time. It's important to practice self-care, but I believe those words themselves, self-care, seems so formal and technical. So lately, I've been changing the words by asking myself and the circle of friends that I have who are actually in the same fields. Like I ask them, how have they loved themselves lately? Um, and it's very important. You've probably heard it before. In order to take care of others, you need to take care of yourself. It's like I've learned, unfortunately, through my personal experience, just how important it is. I burnt out and it was so, I just crashed. Everything just went downhill. It seemed like every aspect of my life was going into shit, basically. And I had to learn to when to stop, when to slow down, and what were my limits, basically. I, you just experience those signs and those symptoms of burnout. Just life just seemed gray, I guess you could say. But self care, it taught me just how to love myself, how to take care of myself, knowing my limits, just knowing myself better, and especially being a social worker, just being a human being in general. I believe just getting to know yourself, and who you are, how to love yourself, how to take care of yourself. That in turn will just help us in life. But going back to self care, it's like having an empty gas tank, but with so many more miles to go, or at least want to go. And you just need to take stops and breaks in order and just fill your tank up and recharge and just being able to go many more miles more. It's and also if you're not 100%, your performance shows and affects everything. Your clients, your interaction with clients, um, coworkers, and even your personal life will be affected as well. So definitely take that extra 5 minutes, 30 minutes even, however long it takes to just recharge, reset, and be able to give your best. Um, when we talk about self-care or how to love yourself, there's no particular formula or specific way to. I believe whatever works for you, whatever works, do it. But of course, within healthy and positive reasons. You don't want to overdo it by saying go to happy hour and that's your self care. I mean, sure, happy hour, go hang out with friends and stuff, and then leave it on a positive note. You don't want to feel bad after the whole happy hour and go over and over the situations that happen at work. So it's just my thing is a good self care practice is when you feel better, it feels awesome right after. So that's what I believe it is. Some examples that I find that I've discovered that is very effective for me at least is making time to meditate every morning. Meditation is very different for everybody, so whatever works for you. But for me, it just allows me to be present and clear my mind and just set the tone for the day and reset, recharge. And it's like I'm in control. And everything else doesn't matter. So I'm just being calm and just being able to be ready to tackle the day, whatever brings. Um, Another example is just exercising, sweating out all the stress, sweating out all the crap that occurred to you during the day or whatever it may be. Um, Another example, reading books that are not related to work or school, and just allowing myself to believe and just know that I have a life outside of work and outside of school. Um, Another thing very important is hanging out with people that encourage you and make you feel better, allow you the opportunity to be better. Um, Another example, listen to music, whatever you want to groove to. But my favorite is taking naps. Cat naps do wonders for me. Just recharge and reset, and I have energy to tackle whatever I need to do. But I'm definitely still discovering what works for me, and because I realize that my list is always changing as I'm always changing and my needs are always changing. So whatever works really. So, but I do try to make time for me. So I'll leave you with this. How did you or how will you love yourself today? All right. Thank you so much.